How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Bestiary League. Since last episode, we have been working on the Atlas. I continued just doing, a map here, a map there. And as I was working on the maps in my Atlas and the Elder influence started expanding, all of a sudden I noticed something different about this Elder region. I had expected that at around 15 maps or so the Elder would spawn. Turns out it was more like maybe 20 maps that was influenced by Elder. But as you can see, there's some glowy stuff on my Atlas, and this looks like some cool stuff. So we have the Elder that's occupied in Infested Valley. His Guardians, so 4 of them, are sort of linked. So you can see how there's like a bit of a chain. And he's surrounded by his Guardians. So there's Jungle Valley, Spider Lair, Thicket, and Arachnid Nest. From what I have read, the Elder and his Guardians are pretty difficult to fight. And that is a bit of a cause for concern. However, over here I've rolled a Spider Lair map. I have never done any Elder content. Ever. Last league I did not get a chance. I didn't get to play enough of it. So this is legitimately the first time going into this. I don't know. Let's just see how it goes. I still have a tabula rasa, and that's a bit of a cause for concern. But I don't have anything else at this point in time. Obviously, I do have a Queen of the Forest, but it's a 4-link, not even a 5-link. And I don't really have the currency to roll a 5-link on it. I mean, realistically, I should be maybe looking for like a Belly of the Beast or something. Right now, you know, as I'm clearing maps, like tier 8, tier 9 maps, I'm starting to find that my HP is actually, still kind of low. It was just to be expected, 4.5k. I mean, it's okay when you're just clearing trash mobs, but when you're actually fighting bosses, you're looking for a little bit more substance. So let's just see how it goes. I hope it will be okay, but I don't know, like, people have been hyping up the Guardians. They've been saying, "Oh, Emnix, you gotta be careful. This fight is actually kind of tough." And you know what? I've never done Shaper's Guardians. I've never done any Guardians. All right, the only Guardians I've done is I've watched Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, and that's about it. So, from what I heard, it doesn't matter how you roll the map. The Elder and his Guardians spawn in a separate instance. So even if you roll a mod that's too hard, hopefully it'll be fine. Now, it does get affected by the monster level of the map. So obviously if you were to do a red map, and we're currently doing a yellow map, I believe it might even be a white one, but if the higher monster level the map, the more difficult the boss. So that's really what scales the boss's, I guess, difficulty. So with that said, I went out and I picked Spider Lair, which was essentially the easiest map I could find. It was a tier 5. It is a white map, right? So I don't know, man. Let's fight him and see how it goes. I'm expecting to get destroyed a couple times just because, we're going into this fight blind. We don't know any of the mechanics. I never really bothered to look it up. I thought I would just experience it firsthand. It was just probably the way I want to play anyways. Just to enjoy the content for what it is. And hopefully it'll be fine. But yeah, in terms of my single target, I actually think it's pretty good. Survivability is the real problem. I wish I had a little bit more evasion. I wish I had a bit more damage too, just so I can have more leech. So in a way, like, the damage isn't for defensive. Like, I don't care about the damage for offense. I care for defense. So it's just kind of ironic, right? But you know what? Like, at the end of the day, the best defense might be the best offense. So, or is it the other way around? Actually, no, I think I got it right. You get confused a little bit sometimes, But let's not get ourselves mixed up. Oh, this could be a good box. 7 additional items. Sign me up. A lot of rogue exiles in strong boxes today. But yeah, there's still a lot of stuff that we have to do in this league, and it's kind of crazy if you think about it, right? Admittedly, a month has gone by since the start of the league, and for a lot of people, 1 month is a lot of time. And it's like, oh, after 1 month, I have like 5 characters. You know, one's leveled up to 83, one's 85, one's 90. I got 1 to 93, but then I got bored, so you know what? I decided to roll 4 more characters. So yeah, in total, I have around 7 or 8 characters. And I'm like, yo, I'm fighting the Guardians for the first time. You know, like, but you know what? For me, this is good progress. Like, I have to say, this is probably the best. One of the most, I don't want to say successful, but one of the smoothest running leagues I've had in a while, which is a good thing, right? Overall, I would say the leveling curve went by really quickly. I didn't have any real major hiccups. Oh God, Spires of Delusion. And yeah, after a month, I'm doing tier 8, tier 9 maps, and I'm fighting Elder Guardians, which I've never done before. I'm actually experiencing new content, which, to be honest, it's a little bit crazy. Like, I never thought this day would come, you know? Typically, I go into a league and I'm like, alright, well, oh, what is this? Well, I mean, okay, like, don't get hit by lasers, I'm guessing? Just... Okay. What I will have to say is, so far, oh God, never mind. I was gonna say so far so good, but this guy actually really hurts. What's happening now? But yeah, like typically, you know, I go into a league like Bestiary, any league really, and I'm like, you know what? I don't expect to do the end game content. You go into Prophecy, I don't have any expectation of fighting the Council, you know? Ow, ow, ow. I play Talisman. I have no expectation of fighting the Wolf King or whatever. So a lot of times when these like end game or like mapping, or yeah, like content targeted for the end game is released, I'm like, I don't have high expectations that I'm gonna do it. But I guess this is one of those cases where even if you're just doing, I mean, okay, like that's one of the reasons why I was really happy when they released the Atlas, because it was stuff that I could do. And I guess Elder Guardians is something that you could potentially do as well, because technically it's not in the end game. You don't have to wait till red maps in order to do like the Elder. Admittedly, I hear that it's much better to do it on a red map because, you know, Elder bases with a high monster level is really good. But now that I think about it, you can actually incorporate Bestiary crafting. So instead of looking for, you know, an eye level 83 base, you can just find the base you like, as long as it's a good base. Even if it's eye level 72, you get yourself a couple, you know, nice, you know, you capture yourself a couple rare monsters in eye level 83 maps, and then you use that to roll, and then there you go, you got an eye level 83 base. If you don't know what I mean, you know, when you roll items in with the Bestiary recipes, I'm pretty sure like the item level of the, oh god, of the weapon or whatever is, am I gonna die? The item level is based on the item level of the monster in that first slot. So as long as you can you know, capture enough of those rare monsters, technically you don't have to go out of your way to look for. Okay, what's happening? Okay, we got one Guardian. That actually went by pretty easily. I was talking this entire time, but I actually had my butt clenched. Hundo B. The butt clench was real right there. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know whether I would get out of that alive, but we survived. So that was the first Guardian. Wow. Yes. But yeah, like I said, you know, all these new league mechanics, I didn't expect to be able to do any of them. And the fact that I can do it now, it's like a pleasant surprise. I'm very happy that I'm able to do this content right here. This has a bit more life. Actually, no, it doesn't. Who am I kidding? I'll keep it around anyways. How about this? Nope. Oh, do you know how to use the chaos recipe? Do you know how to farm efficiently? It's not the chaos recipe, I can tell you that much. Shut up, okay? I like it. This is fun. It's fun for me. I do what I want. 24 increased physical damage while dual wielding. Interesting. Okay, we managed to get a lot of map drops here as well. And actually, we're not even done that map, are we? Yeah, there's still like over 50. But which way do I go? Oh my god, I have to run all the way to the beginning, don't I? I've made a grave mistake. Okay. Well, I mean, while we're here, we might as well think about our next step, right? Because we still have 3 more guardians to go. You're not allowed, or you're not allowed. You cannot pass. Apparently, the Elder will not spawn, or you cannot fight the Elder until you defeat his 3 guardians. So that has to come first before we do anything. That takes priority. And I mean, at this rate, we'll probably be able to finish everything off. Hopefully this episode. Now, from what I hear, once you defeat the Elder, all of his influence will disappear off of the map. And that actually is slightly disappointing because I was enjoying all that Elder influence on the map because of the, increased quantity and increased monster density. I was getting a lot of currency off of it. So I can understand why people are building Elder Rings these days just for the sake of, farming the maps themselves. I mean, I'm still not at that level. I understand the concept. I understand the theory of why you want to do it. But I'm still like, let's just do maps. let's just farm stuff, and then hopefully, we get stuff. And then if we happen to encounter some league mechanics, like, great. Right? So, but I will be sad, excuse me, once all this influence is gone, because, I have gotten, you notice a real difference in quantity when you do that. So, 1 second, I got an email right here that I need to check. Okay, I'm good. Alright, so that was the first map completed. I never actually went and checked if I had all of the maps that I needed in order to fight the Guardians. That might be a problem. Jungle Valley. I'm sure I have Jungle Valley. How can you not have Jungle Valley? I only have 1. So if we screw this up, like, that's it, right? 2 Rogue Exiles, Elemental Equilibrium. Okay, what? It's fine. Alright, so this is the second Guardian. This guy is called the Purifier. You will defeat a very powerful invading monster. Okay, that's not Tormented. I thought the Guardian was about to get Tormented. And I was about to... jizz my pants for one, because that would be very exciting. But I was also gonna freak out, because that means there's no way we would have been able to kill him. I mean, the first Guardian was already pretty difficult, I would say. Okay, why can't I leech any mana? But that is not the case. We're gonna be fighting some invasion mobs, which is a-okay for me. I mean, I miss those invasion mobs. I kind of like how, every now and then they sprinkle in some of the old stuff. A little bit something new, a little bit something old, Ooh. I don't know what's going on. It's too fast for me. Scum, kill it. Scum kill. So I switched over my Quicksilver from a normal Quicksilver over to a Rot Gut. Now, admittedly, the Rot Gut doesn't have as many charges as my Quicksilver, but it does give me 6 seconds of Onslaught, which is pretty nice, I would say. It essentially consumes all of your Frenzy charges. I have a maximum of 3 Frenzy charges that I try to maintain at all times. So whenever I pop my potion, it consumes all 3 charges, and I end up getting... I get... what was it? Onslaught for 2 seconds per charge consumed. So basically 6 seconds of Onslaught. It makes my DPS better, makes my attack speed, move speed, everything really quick. In combination with Tailwind, I would say that's pretty good. You know, Onslaught with Raider, I think it's actually a pretty good combo. It's just a little bit hard to trigger in most cases unless you use something like Innervation. Innervate? Or was it Onslaught? Either way, you would need some kind of trigger in order to do it. Not easy to find, I would say. Without, you know, spending a lot of money to find the perfect mods or using up a gem slot, which I'm not inclined to do, I would say. But yeah, so instead, we're using Rot Gut. Not exactly the best flask that's out there. Not really the rarest flask. In fact, I would say it's one of those flasks, you know, a couple leagues ago, people would call it a troll flask. You're trying to roll yourself, you know, a taste of hate using, what was it, the ancient orbs or whatever? And then 9 times out of 10 you get Rot Gut. And people will be like, ah, trash, disaster. But me, I'm like, no, just give it to me. I'll take this shit with open hands, you know? Alright. We're actually almost done this map as well. Getting close to it. We're getting good EXP actually. I'm about to level. So I'm currently at level 85. Not exactly the highest level, you know, you could be higher. And I wish I were higher. Ow, that hurt. I think I hear a ghost, but I don't see it. But yeah, the Onslaught plus Tailwind and all that stuff, we're going pretty darn quick right now. And I don't even have my Queen of the Forest. Now that I think about it, maybe I don't want it. It might be too fast. Maybe better to get a Belly of the Beast or something. You know, just for some more life. I considered Calm's Heart, but I think just 1/6 link and nothing else is not that great. Probably better to get a 5 link on your bow and a 6 link on your chest. In which case, you're probably left with Belly of the Beast. Alright then. 12 monsters remaining. Oh, there's still some stuff here. 1 monster remaining, who I would assume is the boss. Oh wait. The boss is gonna get eaten. Oh, never mind, Ripperino. Guess we're fighting the Guardian. Why is it taking so long though? Look at this shit. Alright, Pits of Sorrow. So this guy is... what was it? The Enslaver? No. The Purifier. It looks like... so the last guy had lightning damage. I'm assuming this one is like... cold? Poison? Maybe chaos? I have no idea. So far it looks like physical? Which actually isn't that good because my physical mitigation is trash. Yeah, it looks like physical damage. I better stay away from him. I mean, I would rather it be, you know, lightning damage or something. This is not good. I'm just gonna have to try and dodge it all. Oh my god. You know what? Once again, so far so good. I'm gonna switch over to a Chinsel. Maybe it's more damage. Doesn't feel like it. No. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I would prefer not to die, especially since I'm gonna level up too. There'd be a double whammy. Whew. It looks like stuff's happening. Let's get out of there. Okay, we got him. We got him. We got this boy. Oh, okay. All right. See, I would tell you that I'm disappointed that it wasn't harder, but honestly, I'm not. This is the first time we're experiencing this content. I would have been more, excuse me, a lot more disappointed if we couldn't even experience the content, or we died before we even had a chance to do anything. Instead, you know, we get to play this whole thing and not run into any major issues, right? So far we've taken out 2 out of 4 Guardians, and we still have time for 1 or 2 more maps. So we have, let's see, we have the Thicket, and then we have Arachnid's Nest. Thicket is tier 6. Oh, Disaster. I don't have one. Can I roll 5 Ivory Temples? Or 3 of them? Is this possible?
Welcome.
Thicket. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Lightning damage. Okay. Not a problem. Another spider lair dropped, which is nice. And then the last 2 maps were Arachnid's Nest and Infected Valley. So that's Arachnid. Okay, I have that. Infested Valley I don't have. I might have to go out and buy one. I'm not sure. Or maybe we'll do it on another episode, but I would like to do it all in one go, if it's possible. But we have to somehow get our hands on an Infested Valley. I don't even know how. Obviously, the way to do it is, you know, by trading. But I wanna work for my food, you know. I need to feel that reward of something that I worked hard for. Let's just capture a rare. Every now and then I like to capture a couple of rares just so I can use them for the Bestiary recipes. You know, I've been taking like Harbinger bases and just trying to re-roll rares on them and seeing what I get. Not Harbinger bases, sorry, Harbinger bows. The conclusion is that 90% of it is trash. Although a lot of times the mods that you do roll, they're like good mods. The only problem is, you know, all the other ones. You need to hit all the other affixes too, which is the hard part. You know, I can get like a tier 2 physical damage mod, but then, you know, attack speed is tier 1, and then it has like life gain on hit or something, and it's like, alright, I break this item, let's try again. But that's what chaos spamming is. Bestiary, I've realized a lot of times, it's just chaos spamming for free, but it takes a lot longer. I mean, maybe for those who play a lot, it's more worth it to just farm up a lot of maps and actually chaos spam instead of having to, you know, fight beasts at the menagerie over and over, but I'm okay with it. It was pretty fun. The only thing I'm not too sure is, can you use Bestiary recipes on Shaper items? Because if you can, or Shaper or Elder items, I know you can't split them, right? There's a recipe where you can split it into, split the implicits and explicits. I know you can't do that, but maybe you can, you know, just straight up re-roll it. Which isn't that bad, if you think about it. because, you know, the item level of the, like I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, the item level of the item is based off of the item level of the monster you used to craft, or the beast that you used to craft. So if you do red maps, you don't even need to do rare maps. You can just do blue-red maps. Although that's not really sustainable from what I hear. But if you did that and you captured the monsters there, you know what? I want to level up. I don't want to, just in case. If you did you know, red maps and captured all the rares and captured all the beasts, you can essentially take like a low eye level item and keep re-rolling it into like item level 83 or 86 or something, and then from there on maybe you can chaos spam it. Who knows? That's actually like a pretty good way to do it, isn't it? Although I suppose the really expensive bases are like the steel rings and the bone helms and all the stuff that you can't get anyways. Like, I wonder what a low eye level steel ring that's elder or shaped is. Does it even exist on the market? Probably not, right? Alright, River of Hysteria. So fire, clearly. How are my resistances? Okay, they're fine. Alright, my dude. I have a problem with this fight. One, it's basically comms zone. And two, why is this area so small? I'm gonna get hit, for sure. Oh, oh! I said I wanted to level, but I forgot. I was busy talking and I forgot. Can I hit him? Oh. Where am I? The fact that I had enough time to type. Even that. Oh, oh, what is that? Oh! Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we're fine. Does that blow up? Like, what's going on? Oh, what? No, my EXP. Okay, we need to finish that fight. I can't finish that fight. Not yet. Okay, let's invite that dude. You want to trade, right? Nine chaos. Oh, I can't believe we died. I thought I had it for sure. God dang it. Okay, well, we'll come back to that area in a bit. Let's clear off this area because I don't want to come back here. Man, and lost all that EXP too. That was a bummer. I thought I had that fight for sure. Look how low his HP was, man. So that's one of the reasons where I'm like, you know what, I need a bit more of HP buffer because I'm getting one-shotted sometimes. And part of the reason is like I'm not paying attention. I get hit by something that, you know, even if you had more HP, you probably would have gotten one shot, you know, like either way. But I feel like I can have a little bit more of a buffer, you know.
First ones look upon this capture with pride.
All right. Still more than 50 monsters remaining. Yeah, let's clear it out. Let's just clear it out. One thing I can say about this build is we clear trash mobs very quickly. And because of it, you know, we can level pretty quickly too, because of all the EXP we're getting. Alright. My dude. I need to end your life. Right now. Here we are. You know what? I'm gonna drop a portal here. I don't expect to die. Oh, he's so low HP. I'm so upset, man. I don't know what killed me, to be honest. But we got him. Oh! Oh, there's still stuff. Alright. That was the third Guardian. I would like to release another episode. Or keep going. But I actually have to cut it off right here. I guess next time around, I mean, I need to go look for the other maps anyways. Wow. So once you cut this off, it just cuts off everything? What happened here? All that influence, it's gone. Only these two left, huh? Okay, well, interesting. That's interesting. Maybe because I cut this off, there was no other path left? That's what it looks like, right? Like this was gone, so all of this stuff broke away. Wow, okay. So we gotta do an Arachnus Nest, we have to do an Infested Valley. So we will do that next time. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Soon.